exactly that here as we jump into the game once again. Chidera in that gold lane is a 2v2, currently with Beloy rotating down below as well.
Because in theory, shouldn't the Fredrin have a better time though against the Paquito?
Should
in
be,
theory.
if he gets the taunt. That's
exactly.
fine. It comes down to the execution in the lanes. And right now, if you take a look at the HP bars, it's Boots having a slight win in terms of the trading department. But we'll see. Again, it's just going to be so close as Kyrie's looking for that level 4. Looking for Beloy, his ex-teammate right now, but I don't think he's going to go for it this early on.
Yeah, still very equal here for both of these teams. We do see that GEEK fam is responding a little faster because of the wave clear that they are able to utilize. But look at this, Beloy, he goes in. Drian is going to get caught out, taken down, first blood to the hands of Jana QT.
Whoa, super aggressive by Beloy. Actually just flickering forward, getting that stun to lock him down for the damage to come through from the Gusion. GEEK fam, man, a lot of casters have said this, a lot of analysts as well, but they really have a good grasp on the meta currently. That first heavy playstyle, the pick heavy playstyle, has been really good for the side of GEEK fam. But now they're looking for this turtle fight once again, a turn up. And we are Dom, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get back into the game right now with a Boy and Luke jumping in for the taunt coming in as well. Kyrie, Luke with a heavy spin, but has to kill over to Luke. Jana doesn't get it. Kyrie still so good on that retribution. Turtle secured by ONIC as ONIC tries to look for more, but it's just GEEK getting that 1-for-1.
1-for-1, a kill over for a neutral objective. Like we predicted, this is going to be the way things pan out. So far, nothing has really strayed to that. But right now, ONIC Esports leading with a slight gold lead. It isn't too heavy at all. But ONIC, they still and will try to shut down Kadera, as it is going to be very important for this man to scale from that early game.
Bruno already losing out on farm compared to CW and XP as well, which isn't good. Because usually on the Bruno, you're looking for the lead early on. You're looking to snowball. So I feel like a Boy has just been performing better in Scrim for them. And right now we're back into the game, ladies and gentlemen. ONIC Esports with a 700 gold lead, still grasping onto that without having the 2-kill lead.
And we're gonna see here, Drian already level 5, so we can expect that he will start to have an impact. Remember, Phoveus needs those items to land, but Beloyski here is gonna look for something. Drian gets caught.
Alright, Demonic Force as well there popped in, but both these teams know better than to look for an engage unnecessarily. 13 seconds left for the turtle to spawn. That's when they'll actually look for a massive or just a team fight in general.
We're gonna see here 2 seconds left on the clock here for the next turtle to spawn. GEEK fam already in the area, already opening up vision, already trying to set up here. Samo taken very low. This is quite good. A small way to set up for the turtle, because when you're low, it means that you're dead, basically, when it goes in for those objective contests.
Once again, it's GEEK fam now who have the control. Kyrie going to be taunted up by Lucas. Boots looks for an opening. Does so much damage onto Beloy. Drian getting chunked as well. Samo joins in. Jana looking for that retribution, but now with the help of the players coming in, look at that. It's going to be Kyrie once again who steals it away with a heavy spin. Luke caught, knocked up, airborne. Luke going to be falling into the hands of Drian as he jumps under the turret, but he's going to be stunned up first. A double kill for the last Kage, and GEEK fam are going to lose out here. They do get a little bit of a trade down below, though.
Now, but that's not good, right? Because they lost the objective, they lost the kills as well, and the kills landed on Drian, who we mentioned was not allowed to scale. And because he has a little bit more gold, he is going to be able to get that Clock of Destiny way, way earlier. And if you guys want to be able to level up your coin farming skills as well, you guys can always check out HSBC.
Go and check it out, guys, because LY4 actually is in the video on the how to spend your gold and farm gold in MLBB. ONIC are doing a really good job. They definitely watched the video right now as Kyrie is going to his ex-teammate, just telling him to get out. It's my jungle, man. What are you doing?
2,400 gold lead. We expected this lead to come from GEEK, but ONIC Esports, they are able to just play the game really well, shut down GEEK fam. They have to be careful on Chidera, right? Chidera has been left alone, still hasn't been taken down so far. And it doesn't seem he's too far behind CW in that regard. I think he already secured the Berserker Fury, so the critical damage is there. But on the flip side, BOD secured for CW the first power spike on Beatrix.
Once he gets the next item, it's going to be massive. Beloy, looking for the I'm offended, instantly burst it down. Samo still able to run away with the Circling Eagle, but Janna is going to be traded back. Rover for jungler. Beloy caught, gunned down, jumped on by Drian, but will be able to escape. A good disengage from GEEK, but ONIC, ruthless, looking for another dive here in the bottom side, Eterna.
It's not good. CW trying to look for something, trying to get some damage onto the turret. They definitely want to expand their space here as the heavy spin has already popped up. I'm offended lands, but in a bad way.
Okay. Snipe from CW, snipe from Drian with a flame shot as well. Chidera has to back off now. Oh, Beloy's trying to read it out. ONIC looking for that top side now. It's looking like they want to contest for this turtle once again. As Luke jumps in, knocks Kyrie up. Unable to find it for now. Both teams looking for this, but Janna will probably just take this unless Kyrie has something to say. Janna, retreat, secure. Circling Eagle onto Janna. Demonic Force shutting him down, that killing spree. And we mentioned this, Drian is so massive.
It's going to be terrible. Every time they want to go for something, every time they want to look for an engage, sure, Janna QT is able to secure that turtle, but because Drian is able to proc whatever landing that GEEK fam can do, it's gonna really inhibit anything that they want to go for. The movement's gonna be completely shut down. As now we are gonna take a look at the items here in the 8th minute.
Let's see. In terms of items, again, like you mentioned, with that BOD, he already has that item power spike, CW, and he's working towards that 100 strike or Heptaseas. I think Heptaseas is here right now, so he's really trying to utilize that render while he's ahead.
And remember, Drian already with the Clock of Destiny and the Oracle, so already very sustainable. But of course, Luke has the Dominance Ice, but Luke hasn't really participated too much in these team fights, so I do feel like additional anti-regen is going to be needed to counter this Drian later on.
Agreed, man. Drian against such a monster, they can do this, right? Oh, but Samo might actually be punished here. Dove a bit too aggressively, still able to get out for a bit as a boy picks up a kill. Kyrie now taken very low. Beloy still acting at as that front line as Janna is looking for that pinch down, but ONIC disengage. It's just the roamer who's taken down.
Ooh, 3,000 gold lead for ONIC now in the 9th minute. We do see that ONIC Esports able to get a turret in that bottom side. So far, GEEK fam has not been able to push it back any further. Luke trying to do his best in that top lane, trying to trade, trying to look for anything, but Beloyski goes in for Drian.
Oh, I think Drian actually wins this out, right? He's jumping in 1v3. He's an absolute Chad. Chidera forced to back off. That's a problem for GEEK fam, but they are actually able to find a turret up top. Oh, damage as well here onto Samo. A bit of a miscommunication there as Luke actually flickered forward to look for CW.
Really good setup now, though, that they can convert onto the next objective, which is the Lord. They do have a man advantage for the moment. They do have to be careful about CW. Other than the BOD, he actually went in for the Malefic Roar. Miracle.
All right, that's a little bit more penetration to work with. But Drian waiting for the Demonic Force to be back up. Now it is. He can look for it. Boots looking for the flank right now, but it is going to be bursted down by Janna's burst. Drian finally going for the Demonic Force. Onto Luke, onto Beloy. No more right now. GEEK fam are using this, trying to put it on cooldown.
Ooh, this is bad. The trades are happening all across the board. It could be anyone's Lord at this point. Now you can see GEEK fam already shifting their focus onto the Lord. Drian opening for an engage, but Beloyski is going to be able to get something out of this. Drian, he's going to get taken down.
Oh, still alive here. Kyrie with a good pin onto Janna. The snipe's not connecting, but it's still a kill over to Samo. Good kill by Chidera as he's able to find a trade, but he's going to be jumped on again by Drian. One more Demonic Force under the turret again. Drian able to get out for a bit before he gets shut down by Chidera. Double kill over to the Gold Digger from the hood. But ONIC Esports, way too oppressive. Still able to pick that mid lane turret down. It's a siege for ONIC.
3-for-2 trade, not in favor of GEEK fam though. And ONIC Esports once again gonna push the tempo as Boots picked up the next item, the Hunter Strike. So penetration, more damage. They have to be careful of Boots because You know, you don't see him until you do. And I say this because he usually focuses on the lane, but suddenly when it comes into the team fight, when you're distracted with the other members, he goes in for the flanks, and that's when things get scary in the team fights.
When they're energized, right? And fun fact, everybody at home can be energized as well, like a winner, with Omne. Live every day your way. Download it for free right now, ladies and gentlemen, on the App Store or the Google Play Store. But ONIC are still holding on to that lead. 3,000 it was, now it's 2.7. Jana, his positioning on this assassin, he's always been just such a lethal flanker.
Look at Boots, just constantly pressuring that bottom side, but Samo's gonna get caught! Still has a flicker to get away, but meanwhile, Kadira, he has to be careful.
Okay, Beloy still in the midst of it all, getting the stun there, flickering out, but it's gonna be gunned down by CW. It's a double kill, it's a disaster for GEEK fam. 2 members falling. Samo, oh my god, able to recall out of there. Boots now caught, flickers out, gets the bait onto Luke and Jana. But ONIC Esports decide to back off, go for the Enhanced Lord instead. Discipline gaming for ONIC.
5 members against 3 at the moment. It doesn't seem like GEEK fam want to go in for too much of a risk, as it is going to be a Lord uncontested for ONIC Esports in the 12th minute. Now with a 5,000 gold lead, this is not the way ONIC Esports, no, the way that GEEK fam planned this to pan out.
Definitely not. This is not what they're looking for with these fights, but maybe this is. I'm offended. Locking Drian is out. Watch out for damage to come through from boy. Drian though jumps in again. He's still alive. Drian, the last Kage, wreaking havoc onto everyone. Still alive once again. He is still fighting for his life, but will be shut down in the end. And it's actually a fight that is still equal. 2 for 2.
2 for 2 trade, but remember, ONIC Esports lost CW, so if they want to go for the siege, they are going to be lackluster in terms of that damage and the range, whereas GEEK fam, they do still have a boy and Chidera. This is going to be a Lord defended, even though ONIC Esports able to get a 2nd tier turret in the bottom side.
Well, they're looking for something here, Eterno. I think the orange buff is just a safer pick. Ooh. Luke shoves in, forces Chidera to do that sliding tackle to get out. Kyrie picks up the orange buff, a good resource steal, but GEEK fam are still in it to win it, man. You could see, even though they were behind 4,000 gold, they were able to put up a good fight.
And they took down CW, the perfect target from ONIC Esports. But Drian is still going to be a huge problem. He was taken down first, so that's definitely good targeting from GEEK fam, and they need to keep repeating onto this, as now we're going to take a little look into the items here for both of the teams.
Well, in terms of the items, I think we need to take a look at, again, those gold laners. Chidera with the Endless Battle, Berserker's Fury working now towards, I don't know, looking at it, I think he's building towards Ha's Claws, which is pretty interesting, but it might just be him going for, you know, win nature, right? He wants to go for 2 items here, but conceal place. Emma leaves it out, gonna be caught instantly, just burst it down. My god!
Perfect conversion here for GEEK fam. Gonna be able to get some compensation on the board. They need to be careful in when and how they recall though, because if they do get caught out, it might be an issue. The mid lane is pushing. They have to be careful not to lose that inhibitor turret in that mid side, as they were able to push the top side, get a little bit of HP from it, and slowly push what they can. And you know how crazy Drian is, the impact he has actually forced a boy on the NOD too. So
wow.
They really are respecting now the potential that Drian can have, especially now that we're in the 15th minute of the game.
That's insane, right? When Drian is doing the most damage, #1 as the mid laner Phoveus. Chidera 2nd though, which is interesting because, yeah, CW is the one who's ahead, but Chidera is actually doing more damage. That's pretty crazy, no? 3, 1, and 5. Chidera needs to be shut down by ONIC Esports, because if he continues to do this much damage, the later the game goes, ONIC is going to have a hard time. Kyrie, though, going to be caught in the I'm Offended, still able to get out with the items that he has, those tanky items, and both of the teams reset.
Still dancing around the Lord at this point, trying to push those side lanes, but the way that Boots is able to control the bottom lane is going to be a problem for GEEK fam right now, as a conceal play is going to ensue here.
Beloy with the I'm Offended onto Kyrie, still able to get out with the help of Samo's guiding wind. Look at the flanks from Boots. He's looking for a moment to go to execute on this flank. With the Fredrin down below, this is the time right now. He sees his target. It's Chidera, who's spotted on the map. But he won't go for it just yet.
Not yet. He needs more information, I believe. I think he is going to still focus in the bottom lane, try to push it again, give some pressure, try to make the team fight messy for GEEK fam, try to split them up. And it has worked for them in the past. As long as Chidera gets picked off, or even a boy, it is going to give them a better time in the team fight. ONIC ESports still dancing, looking for the proper moment. Beloyski misses.
Oh, taking a whole lot of damage as well. The snipe connecting. Oh, that final one, not just yet. Beloy, though, so low. Lord taken down to half HP. Like you mentioned, Eterna, this Lord dance is so good by ONIC, so well set up.
Okay. Boots already rotating here, trying to look for a flank. Chidera needs to be careful in terms of that positioning. Jana Cutie gets sniffed out, but look at this, the engage is going to ensue.
Drian with the Demonic Force, and look at Boots finally executing on his flank as Kyrie picks up the Lord. Drian with the Demonic Force, still surviving for now, but will be brought down to his knees by Chad Era. Luke looking for more, flickering forward with a taunt, but there's no follow-up. Luke all alone against CW. Luke almost getting the Appraiser's Wrath. Beloy stunning Kyrie up for the damage to come through. I'm a bit connecting. Beloy flickers backward, baiting Samuel in. The knock-up as well with Wave of the World. But how did ONIC ESports disengage from that one?
He survives as well. Beloyski with a very aggressive play, realizing the damage output that CW could actually have. He still made it out alive. They're actually one man up here, and they're going to be able to defend this. Unfortunately, they have to lose a base turret in the process, as ONIC ESports still able to extract the Lord quite well.
Wow. Insane fights. Luke opening up the map once again, caught in the heavy spin, but that's a massive resource burnt out on the frontliner as Jana jumps into the back line, but will be kited back from. CW gets out. It's just a kill on Kyrie, the utility jungler. ONIC now with a man advantage.
Yeah, this is not good. Look at the death timers here, Miracle. 30 seconds left. They are 2 members down. You can see the minions crashing in the top side. In the mid side, it will come very, very soon. CW already doing so much damage. And this is going to be scary. Chidera already with the BOD, though. They need to respect his damage output as well. Although they do have better range for ONIC ESports.
Oh. Jeez, that damage. Oh, the Wave of the World doing so much damage as well, though. CW and, who was it? Was it Samo? Were like right next to each other, and the Wave of the World took so much HP from them. But yeah, both teams again. Resetting CW with the Athena.
See, so much damage. Chidera going full damage. Only one Wind of Nature for him. Endless Battle, BOD, Berserker Fury. And to top it all off, he has a Malefic Roar as well. So even if ONIC ESports itemize for the anti-physical, it's still gonna penetrate through. And
look at Jana, right? Glass Cannon. He doesn't care if he gets caught. He wants to be the one going for these high-risk, high-reward trades. 5, 5, and 3. Genius Wand, Divine Glaive, Glowing Wand, then Holy Crystal. I think the last item will most probably be a defensive one, right? I think he's looking at a Winter's Truncheon, but if he goes for more burst, I don't know. Okay,
it's risky.
Winner. He goes for a winner, so it's confirmed now.
It's too risky. I mean, at this moment, Drian is going to be so sticky. I say this because he also has the Ice Queen wand, so the slow is going to be very felt in terms of that team fight, especially when he gets, when his skill, gets propped up. ONIC ESports, though, still with the gold lead. It shouldn't matter at a certain point because most of the members are going to be full items already, as the Evolved Lord has finally spawned in the Land of Dawn.
Oh, Kyrie as well. Oh, he actually stays out of vision. This is a good flank, but Kyrie unable to find anything. He's actually going to be chunked here. That's so much damage already onto Kyrie. He's at half HP. Beloy looking for the play, has the flicker as well. He can go for it. I'm offended onto Drian, locking him down. Now again, the meltdown from the rest of the members not there just yet. Boots trying to be that distraction for the rest of the ONIC members to back off, and they will be able to back off.
Yeah, GEEK fam, all they can do at the moment is kite, right? That's the kiting game that they need to do. But is it going to be enough? The way that ONIC ESports, they're playing it, they're trying to extract all the resources to be unleashed before they go in. And so far, GEEK fam has not been able to kind of to engage on the aggression that ONIC Esports have brought to them. But look how fast the Lord is going to go down.
They're looking for the 50-50. I'm offended on the two members right there. There's going to be Kyrie. You can put a high spin. Jana with the steal. He gets it. Now the damage from Chidera. He's looking for the damage to shut down as well. As he pops into the nature. Perfect timing. He's looking for the kite. He's looking for the damage. Once again, Drian jumps in. But Chidera out damages him. Chidera with a double. Gets out as well. It's a 3-4-1 for GEEK Fam. And they get the Evolved Lord.
And you know who got the Evolved Lord? Chidera.
I think it was Jana, no?
I think it was Chidera. I don't know. We have to see a replay maybe, but oh my, GEEK Fam, they played that so well. Once again, Chidera just performing out of his mind. And, you know, in the drafts, he got totally respected, right?
Exactly.
The Iritel was banned away, 1-1, Melissa, Claude, and even on the Bruno, he's able to perform to this level. And this is a Bruno in the 21st minute of the game.
There's only one thing to say on the Bruno, man. See, as they go towards the base turrets. ONIC Esports with 3 members still down. Samo will lose his immortality. Boots looking for the knockout strike. Kyrie looking for the defense. Has the heavy spin, waiting for that moment, but Boots loses the immortality as well. Buys some instruction, buying some time. Heavy spin, baiting it out. Boots still able to get out with the help of the guiding wind. Kyrie burst it down, unstoppable on the hands of Chidera. Drian has the demonic force. Will he choose to go for it? He goes for it here. Chidera knocked down, immortality. Sold, buying the win of nature, but it's not enough right now. Below, he jumps in for the and the damage comes through once again for Jana. It's so much damage onto the back line. Immortality's all across the map, but GEEK Fam will lose this fight. Jana losing his life. Luke as well towards Boots. Beloy, the only member left standing.
Is it going to be a Maniac? No, they don't go for it. They have to clear the lanes first, and that was an insane prolonged fight. And in that prolonged fight, because of the sustainability and the region that ONIC had, they were able to outplay, especially because they were able to get Chidera down, the DPS source. And this is looking like a disaster for GEEK Fam. ONIC Esports with these 2 members already marching down in the bottom lane. This might be the push that they need. 16 seconds left for Chidera to spawn.
Beloy trying his best to buy some time here as he clears out the mini waves. He's successful at that, but ONIC Esports just crack the base open with that base turret in the mid lane and that bottom side. Look at the map. It's all equal now. Wow, what a moment here. The grand finals truly is that grand final material.
Quality. Quality game here. Initially, GEEK Fam was caught in a bad moment. They weren't able to snowball, but even without that winning condition, they were able to come back from it. And it really is all on the hands of Chidera able to come back.
You know, it's quality when Arashi got baited to stand by already. He's ready to analyze the game because he thought the game was over. But ONIC Esports say no. They say we want to prolong the game even further. And they turn now 2,000 gold lead. On ONIC Esports, it doesn't matter anymore.
No,
we're in that 24th minute.
We're already in the late game, and the late game is where ONIC Esports should thrive, right? Chidera should not be as a menace compared to CW, but so far with the way that he has been playing, it's not as easy as we say it to be. No. But look at these KDAs, man. Drian 4-5-11. And he's gonna scale, right? He has that Clock of Destiny.
It's a bloody game, though. 18-18. A lot of kills on the board.
So equal.
It is. 1,000 gold lead, like you mentioned, but it doesn't matter. What we're looking at here is the turrets. And both of these teams have 8 turrets. ONIC are winning in the Lord and the turtle department, but here it's GEEK who actually have more control.
I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter how many turtles you got, right? Because that was supposed to help in those early team fights, but in the late game, we're going to see who has the better advantage when it comes down to this Lord take. Once again, it has been decided Beloyski might be caught here, Mirko.
Oh, wait a minute. What happened to Boots? Beloy traded it for Boots. That's a worth it trade, but Beloy's still able to survive. Demonic Force finally going at it. Chidera still on the back line, free hitting everyone. Again, the taunt comes in. Drian gonna fall. Look at the flanks from Jana. Kyrie with the heavy spin just to recover, but it's not enough. 3-4-1 out of nowhere. They find Boots. They find Kyrie and Drian, and now they're going for the Evolved Lord.
They're going for the Evolved Lord, but look at that mid lane. It is going to be the next spawn on the minions though, so they do have a little bit more time before it does connect onto their base. But wow, GEEK Fam played that so well. Janacutie with the flanks, able to dish out that burst damage into the back line. And at the end, despite CW being the one not taken down, they weren't able to outmaneuver and out-aggress GEEK fam, and now they're looking for the end. 19 seconds left for the next ONIC member to spawn, and that's gonna be Boots. Will it be enough? Do they have enough time?
They don't have the evolved Lord yet, Eternal. I don't think they're gonna be able to do it here, but we'll see. CW able to get out now. The mini wave is still there. The mini wave is still there. No, it's gonna be GEEK fam who take it. What an amazing first game to start this best of 5. GEEK fam once again upsetting the odds.
Leading the series. Terrifying, terrifying GEEK fam. We mentioned that their drafts was one-dimensional, but